Okay, so let's go to Surah 3, Ayah 3 and 4.
Surah 3, Ayah?
Surah Al Imran.
Ayah? Which Ayah?
3 and 4.
3 and 4, okay. نزل عليك الكتاب بالحق مصدقا لما بين يديه وأنزل التوراة والإنجيل. Okay.
Verse 4 says what?
من قبل هدى للناس وأنزل الفرقان إن الذين كفروا بآيات الله لهم عذاب شديد والله عزيز ذو انتقام. It says that the Torah and the Injil was sent as guidance before the guidance that we have, which is the Quran.
For the guidance to who?
من قبل هدى للناس, to people. من قبل means for the before, like before this time. So when the Quran revealed, it says من قبل, that means before the Quran. It says to the people, it was a guidance for people before the Quran.
Yeah, for people. What is that? What is that word, people?
Nas, الناس, للناس.
So it's usually translated as mankind, right?
It kind describe different, like in different way, but yeah, you can use it indifferently. But yeah, it means people, or if you want to use it for the whole humankind, you will say al-nas, al-nas.
Linnasi, linnasi, linnasi.
So yeah, I think you can use it. I'm not specialist in Arabic language, but I know that you can use word differently, especially this word al-nas.
Linnasi.
If I want to explain it to you generally and grammatically, I'm not that advanced.
Okay, so when I look at that, it's usually translated as mankind, is how it's translated.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Kind of like the Hebrew word Adam.
And that application that I have right now, they translate it as people, for the people, and I can send you that copy if I copy paste it.
People. No, that's fine. I mean, I just have multiple English Qurans, and then I also use Corpus Quran.
Yeah, by the way, and we say that we don't believe in translation. That's why.
I know, which is a problem, right?
It's a problem in Christianity because you guys translate the Bible from Koine Greek, and these words that in English doesn't give the same meaning. But I don't want to open this topic.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
From which language do the Bible translated in?
In numerous translations. I mean, French, Spanish can be translated in any language.
So when you translate a language to another, will the meaning be 100% the same?
Yeah, the meaning, maybe not the word, but like I said, you use extra words to give the fuller expression.
I mistake. What you said? I didn't hear you.
You have to use more words to give a fuller expression. For instance, if you said, in the beginning, God created the universe, right?
Yeah.
And we're talking about like Genesis chapter 1. Okay. Now, I know biblical Hebrew, right? I'm not an expert, but I know it. So I would say Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim wa et haaretz, right? Now that would be Bereshit, which just means be, which is bet, which acts as it's a prefix meaning in or sometimes on, right? Rashon actually means head or first. So Bereshit means in the beginning. Then you have bara Elohim, but we say in the beginning God created. But in the Hebrew, the verb precedes the subject or the noun, right? So it's in the beginning created God the heavens and the earth. Hashamayim Wa'et ha'eretz. But if you just said, in the beginning, God created the universe, I would accept that translation. So it's not, did I translate every word for word, but did I get the meaning across? And the meaning is exactly what has gotten across to the whole world in multiple translations, from the Hebrew into Chinese, or from the Hebrew into Russian or into Spanish. The meaning that God intended when he spoke to the prophet gets out to the people. It's the same with your Quran. I read the Quran in English and I can converse with you about what the Quran says. Now you can take an elitist position and say, well, that word doesn't really mean that. But when I look at your scholars and take a consensus of what they mean for a word, then I'll take them over you any day. You get what I'm saying? And I would expect you to take somebody like Michael Brown, or a friend of ours named Rabbi Eduardo. I'd want you to take what he says about a Hebrew word over what I say, because they know it way better than I do. So that's all I'm saying.
It's Huda lin-Nasi, for all people. It's not for a group of people.
And see, that's what I'm saying, Marcus. When I look at all of my English translations, they all say mankind. They all translated that they say that the Torah and the gospel was given before time as a guidance for all mankind.
Linnasi, linnasi, linnasi.
That contradicts what you just said by saying the Torah was only given to the Jews. But the Quran says it was given as a light and a guidance for all mankind.
Linnasi, linnasi, linnasi.
You're not fighting with me, you're fighting with your scriptures. You're not fighting with me, you're fighting with your scriptures.